fight the power like BITCHUTE.
What's the status, 3?
I'm good, just making the world a better place, that's all.
My name's Lucy. I just read all your research on the human brain. You need to meet.
All of my research? Well, I'm very flattered, young lady, but I find that hard to believe. I must have written no less than
6,734 pages. I can recite them to you all by heart if you wish.
It was a cold April morning under the constellation Aries. The moon was 85% under the luminaries.
Yin and yang, seasons change, everything seem the same. Yin and yang, up and down, everything seem to change. Yin and yang, seasons change, everything seem the same. Yin and yang, up and down, everything seem to change.
The time is now, no bezel. I am God, the flesh is just a vessel. Last warrior standing after the smoke settle. Word wizardry, and none of y'all's on my level. Religious dickheads live on their knees looking to the sky. I put a hole between your two ears, piercing your third eye. Now the static in your attic, watching your soul fly. At nighttime I can hear so many souls cry. What's illegal is said to be a crime, but what's legal is more criminal than a convict's mind. Racist ideology, separatist paradigm. The yin and yang is a duality in my slang. When you battle the god, you're pissing in the wind, cutting off heads with words that come from within. Some say it's the ancestors I'm tapping in, or harness evil spirits from a jinn. It's just pure skills. Listen to my frequency as the god builds. No mason but stack bricks up to the gills. Tartarian skills, pulling from the ether aura of Earth's energy field. Yield, slow down and pump your brakes. Knowledge is wisdom and self, I put faith. To pray to a stranger, to me is just a waste. I am God, one and only soul controller. My heart is more cold when I'm sober. If you think you have a fighting chance, it's over. I come crashing down like a landslide of boulders.
Yin and yang, seasons change, everything seem the same. Yin and yang, up and down, everything seem to change. Yin and yang, seasons change, everything seem the same. Yin and yang, up and down, everything seem to change. Yin and yang, seasons change, everything seem the same. Yin and yang, up and down, when everything seem to change. Kamikaze. Got 100 pounds of bomb on me out on Bible. If you sell it to me, you would die holy. I know creatures whose features change, shape shift, and the next day they don't look the same. I think we're pawns in this crooked game. I fill my heart with joy, but where do I put the pain? Where was my morals when I was pushing cane? In the gang doing 2 a days. If you a slave, it's because the system you behave. A beehive is a replica of the brain. A ant built the pyramids before the humans came. And a woman, the sun is furthest away. In the summer, the lightning comes before the thunder. Nothing comes before the mother. Moving cane don't make you able to turn on your brother. I got a magazine, don't make me put you on the cover. Yin and yang, seasons change, everything seem the same. Yin and yang, up and down, everything seem to change. Yin and yang, seasons change, everything seem the same. Yin and yang, up and down, everything seem to change. Yin and yang, seasons change, everything seem the same. Yin and yang, up and down, everything seem to change. Yin and yang, seasons change, everything seem the same. Yin and yang, up and down, everything seem to change.
Peace, everybody. I restarted this live because it was terrible. That was an hour of waste. mother freaking waste. Peace, Lonnie. Triple F. I want to talk about underground bases, man. Divergent just put out a good video on underground stuff. So I went and looked up, found some new pictures. I was watching, you know, some videos yesterday on these underground bases. They're not just underground, they're in mountains. And it makes me think a lot about where's the one I got of a mountain? Right here. Yeah, this is a mountain, right? I would hope so. They got all types of stuff underground. You know, you see stuff like this. How many of these Humvees are here, you think? A couple thousand? And this is above ground. Well, here's Humvees underground. Here's ships underground. Just to give people a glance at what else they can hide underground. But before I get into underground, I always wondered these things. In the middle of the ocean, these no, I don't know what to call them. Oil rigs, right? They say they float. I'm not buying that shit. The guy said they float, and I got diagrams that show. And they say the way they float them is they're chained to the ground. Now, you mean to tell me, I don't know if I buy that. Just for the fact that it gets pretty crazy out there. If you ever see videos of people on rigs, I would think the waves would snap that fucking chain like a twig. Yeah, deep underground military bases. And this shows how, like, you know, but me personally, I don't know. I mean, wouldn't it be too much of a risk to chain one of these to the ocean floor? I mean, if you could get to the ocean floor to chain them, why aren't you fucking building one of these from there up? I mean, I already don't think the ocean's deep as they say because of a lot of the ships that lay cable down. They were laying cables in the early 1800s. I got a map somewhere, 1850s. It shows cable from Europe to the U.S. And I think it's in other places from to South America. But yeah, to lay that stuff down, the ocean can't be that deep. With all these underground bases. Man, I think we're looking in the wrong places. They got people looking up in outer space. We need to look under our fucking feet. This is supposed to be, I guess, missile silos. I mean, that's a lot of missile silos, man. Holy shit. Wyoming, Nebraska, Colorado. They're packing that heat. In the Atlantic Shelf. Well, it's kind of hard to believe the ocean's that deep if they got underground trains that go under the ocean. I'm not saying the tunnels under the water like the ocean floor. I'm talking like under the ocean floor. You know, it said they got a train that goes from Cali to New York in 15 minutes. Maybe that's a little too quick. Maybe 45 minutes, I think it said. But either way, that's fucking quick. My bad. I'm gazing into these silos here. And just thinking like I've always been so interested in what's going on underground. Like what how many of these robots are they really building underground? Yeah, that's damn, I don't know if I could upload this video. I watched this short video yesterday. They were showing this woman robot is the first robot. The video opened up with the robot turned off, but she was on her knees, like she was praising her master, and she was talking like a normal human being. That fucking robot was being interviewed, and the robot said, "Oh, I was interviewing a few humans to see what they had to say," and yeah, that's what I gotta pull up. Hold on, because I had a picture of that singer where her eyeball got stuck. She kept pressing the temple. Well, little do you know, this fucking robot has the same button near the temple. Because I'm thinking, what's she pressing her temple for to get her eye unstuck, right? She's probably hitting the reset button. Her eyeball jammed up. She needs a little WD-40 in her eye socket. Trying to get London, man, to come through. But it don't look like that's going to be very possible. That's right. I changed the thing. I sent them the old link. I got to send them the new one. me see if I could get these two pictures. Damn. What's up, Christos? Boots me out. Anyway, this is the screenshot of the newer robot. Oh, it didn't upload. Here it is. And I have the screenshot somewhere. But you can see in this robot, right where I forgot the singer's name, where her eyeball was stuck. She was pressing that same area. Huh. Makes me think. I'm gonna take this picture and line it up with the other one when I find it. Damn, what was that chick's name? That day she was wearing a bra like Madonna had. I remember that. But this robot is the first. It reminds me of the movie. I forgot the name of that too. I told people to watch. It came out in 2023, but it's about robots who serve people. And this is supposed to be. Her name is same name as the monkey. The first Lucy, I think this is her name. But these fucking robots, man. It's gonna be a gift and a curse with them things. Just as well as anything else. Somebody drew this of New York City, and I think it's crazy how it's a city under a city. I don't know who drew this, but it's pretty cool. And I put this picture again because if that's 1863 and then 2022 is the same, so that tells me that in the 1860s they already were building or already had built underground trains that probably went far. So nothing special about what we build today. It's just been there and done that already. Most of them are probably from the old world. They just fix them up. That's a lot of trucks. They probably got tons of these underground. This mountain, man. I don't know where this mountain is. It's probably just like a drawing to describe. Now this, I think, is pretty accurate because it has the soldiers' quarters, you know, telephone bureau. That's weird. Ammunition. Damn, they got the ammunition way down there. Peace, Alchemos 83. No, that wasn't Britney Spears Sidewinder. That was damn, man, what the hell's her name? Millions of people seen where her eyeball was like it was a big deal. And they try to say her eyelash was stuck to the skin or something. Something dumb. But little do they know, as I know, it was that dot right there. She was trying to hit reset. Man, gotta get Dean here or something. You know, I just don't see how these things can stay in the middle of the ocean if it is like this. Like this shows how they large diameter vertical cylinder anchored with mooring lines to the seafloor. Now, when the waves pick up, that thing will be all over the place. And it probably snap the lines. And then when that snaps, it's going to snap the part into the ground where the oil's coming up. And that's how you get oil spills. You know, play stupid games, win stupid prizes. Katy Perry, yes, thank you. Peace, Anna K. Triple F. 'Cause I was watching videos of these oil rigs, and they said they're out there 6 months of the year. Floating oil rigs, come on. I don't know. It's a possibility, but I call bullshit. But I could be wrong, and I'm fine with that. Looks like a project building, right? I think when they had that New Orleans hurricane, they were putting people on prison barges. How fucked up is that? All the money that's spent to go into emergency relief funds. You mean to tell me they don't have things planned ahead of time? They're gonna send people to prison barges, yo. That's fucking crazy. They got that in New York for what's the name of that prison? Rikers Island. Come on, Nemesis, man. Nobody wants to argue, bro. To all people, Nemesis come up. Just because I'm bored, I might let him up.
Hey, what do you mean arguing? I don't
It's
know who you are.
Nemesis.
I don't know who you are.
Well, you have a bad case of what's that called? Alzheimer's.
It's just I don't know who you are. So, like, I have these people
I'm
on the internet
Jesus.
claiming they know me, but they don't.
I don't know you personally.
I mean, just hearing of me doesn't mean anything. I mean, I don't remember having a conversation with you. Can you enlighten me what we talked about?
Jesus.
What about?
That's what. Well, it wasn't a conversation. You were having an argument with.
What do you mean? I don't
You had
remember.
an argument. Come on, don't play games.
With who? I'm not playing games. With who did I have an argument and about what? You said I had an argument with someone about Jesus. Who? You?
No, not me. I don't
Well, what
argue
was the
about
argument
religion.
about? Well, what was the argument about since you know this?
Religion.
Yes, but specifically, what was the argument about? Like, what was the conflict? In order to be an argument,
I
there
don't
has to be a
remember,
conflict. What was the conflict?
It was you and In the Groove. I don't remember everything, but
Okay.
anyway, what do you think about underground bases?
Can you elaborate?
Deep underground military bases.
Well, I think they're extremely necessary. Why would you want to have your military base above? I mean, you want it above ground, but you also, want to be secretive. You don't want the enemy to know what you're doing. Welcome, Christos.
Hey, bro, I mean, I'm not trying to start issues, but you really don't remember being at Charles? He has 3 different channels here, but he streams to all of them at the same time. You don't remember being over here last week in trouble getting started? It's like twice, I
No,
think.
I go to a lot of different panels and I have a lot of conversations with a lot of people, and I just do not remember.
I think that's a sign you need
I
to
don't
stop
remember
doing
like
that.
90% of them.
Yeah, man. If you can't remember our interaction from a week ago on Charles' tone of voice, bro, you're going out here on too many panels, dog. You gotta quit being like this
I have
ETT
to.
dude.
You're right. Like, I am going on too many panels.
Debating everyone.
But I can't because I keep getting kicked from panels for no reason, no good reason.
Right, yeah, no reason. Okay.
I had to kick you last time.
For what?
You were like, fuck you, blah, blah, blah. You were going off, so.
Sometimes, like, if people's trolling me, I'll cuss them out, yeah.
That's rich, bro. When people are trolling you, right? I'm sure 90% of the people that you go on panels with at least think you're trolling if they don't know that you are.
Okay, why are you trying to
Arguably, you troll
psychoanalyze me?
half the
You don't
time, bro.
know me. Okay, you don't know me. You
Oh,
cannot.
you don't
How
know
are you
me. You don't know me.
psychoanalyzing me?
Keep running that line, bro. We know you by now. I've seen you on so many different
You do
panels.
not
Make a
know
clown
me.
of yourself.
You don't know me. You don't know anything
Then you
about
come
me.
back in here under a sock all
What do you
angry,
know
yelling
about
at
me?
people in
Okay,
the live
sure,
chat.
sure. Let's play your game. What do you know about me?
We
No,
know.
because this is playing your game. It's playing your game if we start engaging here.
All right, then stop talking about me. Stop talking about things you don't know anything about.
Are you a victim, MC Nemesis? Do we need to get the victim advocate in here?
Yes, I'm a victim. I've been a victim of oppression from YouTube for a long time for being a conservative Christian.
All right, well, I'll come back up in a little bit, Charles. I'm definitely going to
Get
use
out of
that
here.
later and
Get out.
show
Don't
Mitchell
even,
and all
you
our
don't
good
need to
friends in
do
the
it. Just go.
community. Hey, you're not going to last long up here, bro, so don't act like you have any pull.
Fuck
I'll
you.
see you
Go to
around,
hell.
Charles.
Kill yourself, bitch. There. That's something for him to remember. If you think that you know me, okay, I'm going to give you a reason to hate me. If you think that you hate me, I'm just going to go ahead and give you a reason, okay? So, Wandering Warrior, you can make your choice.
Yeah, I made my choice. See ya. Sniped him. That's all he had to say. That's what he did last time. He argued with fucking, what's his name? And I don't care if he's a conservative Christian or if he's a fucking spending Christian, right? You could have chilled up here. You just had fucking respect. People, Chris got more pull here than this dude's like, he's bugged out, man. He reminds me of me when I was like 13 years old, pointing the finger at everyone else. I've been under attack because I'm a conservative Christian. No, because you're a fucking you don't respect people. What's up, Lonnie?
Yo, nobody better be talking about Sky Daddy.
That's
all I'm saying, man. Be drama. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I was just praying to Jesus real quick. How you doing, man?
I'm all right.
Hola.
Where you at, work?
Didn't you have somebody else up here? Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah,
There's
but
no one
you know
else
what?
up
I
here.
can do double. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can talk as long as my asshole foreman ain't around. Which is my brother.
Excuse me.
And he definitely hates me like a foreigner. You know what I mean? Taking advantage of.
I try to be humble, nice, let people up, but
Yeah, I missed it. What happened?
I already know what it's gonna be when most religious people come up.
Let them all up, dude.
Because when you disagree with something,
you know what?
they think you're hating on them.
But it's okay to disagree. Because if you don't let them up, here's the deal. They're going to be sleepwalkers their whole life. They're going to be fucking praying to a false god.
What are you doing, taping?
You know what I mean? They're going to keep giving the machine power. You know what I mean?
What are you
by
doing,
that?
Lonnie? Yeah, taping sheetrock?
Oh, I'm ripping up the carpet.
Oh,
Huh?
okay, that's what that. It sounded like you were spreading a trowel across sheetrock, like you were taping.
No. Ripping up
You're ripping
carpet.
up a carpet, yeah. Watch how much
Yeah.
dirt is gonna be under that carpet, bro. You know how many carpets I've ripped up, and there's just piles of dirt.
Yeah, I
Especially
used
if you
to
get
do
a
this when I was a
house.
teenager. Yeah.
Um,
My buddy's dad owned a carpet shop, man. So I did this shit when I was a
carpets kind
kid.
of suck. Putting carpets
Yeah,
in
bad on the knee, but I'm
takes
not
a
a big
skill.
guy, so I ain't gonna worry about it. I just cut it 4-foot sections. Get the hell out. Like that. All right, no muss, no fuss. Yeah, I heard you saying something to that dude about you didn't want to argue with him.
Yeah.
Well, he said, I don't even know you. Well, you
Hey,
must
play
know
some
something
games.
because you're on my channel. Huh?
It's like you got to be bored. That's the only reason I let him up, because I was bored. I was gonna have play some games, but he got disrespectful.
You know, I used to love hearing him come up when Phil was in the back chat. He's schooling on Skydaddy. It was funny. This guy never, you know that he had never read Revelation.
Oh, Phil?
Said he wasn't coaching. Yeah, said he
You said
wasn't
Phil or
coaching.
Dean?
Phil. Never read it. He probably read it now.
Oh, Phil loves the Bible.
Yeah.
As a matter of fact, I got a right I got to write a letter to
Yeah, man. I'm at work and half of my tenants are my purse. You know what I mean? I've been here for off and on for 6 years. Like that.
I gotta write a letter to what's his name? Forgot his name. That's crazy. He hasn't been here in so long. What's his name from Alaska?
Alaska. I'm trying to think who you're talking about. Can you hear me okay?
Yeah.
Good.
I gotta go on Facebook, get his inmate number.
Hey, did you see that thing I sent you on Instagram or Telegram with that preacher? Ain't that the same devil preacher, man? His face changed and shit.
Oh.
It's crazy. He looks a lot younger, but I'm pretty sure that's him. Devil preacher. If it ain't, that's his younger brother. Everybody, man, that thing went viral, dude. Now you know my man's face is changing. Why you gonna put him out there like that? Oh, because they're pushing their fake revelation. That's why. You know, hell, damnation, eternal damnation, fire, the fire pits of hell. Do this or fear monger will leave.
No, what the fuck is?
All right.
AK.
Yeah, you know it's hard. It's hard on people.
AK in Alaska, that's what I was talking about.
Who is it?
AK that used to come here. He was living in Alaska.
Oh, okay.
And then he went down to Tennessee.
Yeah,
and
that's
now
rough
he's in
living.
jail.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Should have stayed in Alaska and roughed it, you know?
At least you're out making money.
Yeah.
I gotta.
But I'm a target, Chuck. You know what I mean?
I gotta find a couple avenues to make money myself, man. I could monetize my channel.
To be honest with you, man. I wouldn't trade this life and wish it on anybody, man. It's pretty bad. It's pretty bad, dude. I'm just a strong motherfucker.
Oops. Lonnie has left the building. Yeah, I got AK's inmate number. People want to ride him, just let me know. Trying to think what I have to maybe entertain. So I don't think YouTube put my did a good job at letting people know I'm going live, that's for sure. Yeah, I agree, Maggot. I've had a lot of jobs, but you know, when I was younger, I worked a lot of jobs and I would take whatever I can get. But now I'm skilled in a lot of areas and I refuse to take shit pay because of my skills. And then I'm an asshole to some people because I want more pay. Fuck that. You know, especially if I'm painting or doing shit, you know. I consider myself a master painter, regardless if it's residential or commercial.
Yeah, I'm good at that too. Yeah, I'm good at that shit too, dude, but
$25 an hour.
Clothes painting. I used to do high profile homes, man. Like I did Jerry Mercedes, Melvin Simons, fucking Reggie Miller, shit like that, dude. It took us a whole year to paint the interior of Jim Mercedes. I've had Van Gogh paintings in my hands at Deborah Simons, and because it was out by my paint booth and fucking idiots set it out there. Sorry for all the noise.
I got the CIA PDF, and it's for the Project Bluebird.
Program?
Huh?
Yeah, I got a lot of that. I got a lot of that. I just quit looking at it, dude. Well, here's the reason why. Because I don't know if it's part of the psyops or not. You know, they've got what they call, they figured out that disinformation is a very powerful weapon. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I just plainly don't. You know, I know what's happening to me, and people that
holy shit.
the people that what?
It says, can we, by SI and techniques, force a subject Man, that sounds bad.
Read it to me, man.
I was, but there's this interference. Sounds like it's me repeating myself. It says, can we, by SI and techniques, force a subject unwillingly or otherwise to travel long distances, commit specified acts, and return to us, or bring documents or materials? Can a person acting under post-H control successfully travel long distance? Can we guarantee total amnesia under any and all conditions? Can we alter a person's personality? How long will it hold? Can we design tests to determine whether or not an enemy agent has been conditioned by SI and H or any other method? I don't know what SI and H is. I gotta look this up.
Google it.
Alright, SI. H is headquarters, I guess. And using known SI. What? Oh, special instructions.
Control. Try that. Yeah. Subliminal. Subliminal implant, maybe?
Yeah, it means special instructions.
I'm gonna mute up, dude.
Damn. Can accurate information be obtained from willing or unwilling individuals? Can agency personnel or person of interest to this agency be conditioned to prevent any outside power from obtaining information? So they're basically trying to control people. Bluebird believes that above.
Dude, they've been doing that, dude. They've been doing it. Nothing new.
I think Bluebird is Twitter. Not the bus line.
Well, it could be. It could be. Yeah.
Groove brought that up. Because I remember Bluebird buses had the flat front. Yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna erase this fucking thing. You can barely read a lot of these papers because they black everything out. It's like, why did you try to read it?
Yeah.
I forgot what this was about. The doctrines of biological science. Oh, yeah. I know what this is now. I was looking at I downloaded this book. It's called The Genetic Gods, Evolution and Belief in Human Affairs by John C. Weiss. And I had says this book is intended for the reflective, open-minded reader who would appreciate a simplified discussion of recent evolutionary genetic findings. Human beings, like all other species on Earth, are biological products of evolutionary process, and as such are physical expressions of genes, the genetic gods. Genes and mechanistic evolutionary forces that have sculpted them thus assume many of the roles in human affairs traditionally reserved for supernatural deities. Some may find this argument blasphemous or sacrilegious. Others may find it prosaic. Such conditionary responses reflect the paradoxical state of philosophical affairs, in which religious revelation and scientific rationalism uncomfortably coexist as powerful but opposing means of knowing.
Now, have you heard the theory that Horus and all, you know, a lot of the gods, you know, that had the animal heads and shit? Have you heard before somewhere that the government had been in fact experimenting on those gods? Have you heard that?
Peace face plant, yeah. That's what I suggested when I first seen the hieroglyphs.
That's a fact. So
I said, are they mixing like animals and people?
Right. Right. So like the Mothman and shit like that, that shit's real, dude. All that shit's real. You know, the Yeti, all that shit's real, man.
It says right here, that was only the first paragraph of the preface.
He's just the interdimensional being. P, C, whatever they are. There's many of them, man.
Yeah, it's definitely stranger than fiction out here, but go ahead, Charles.
Yeah, it just said during the development of an individual, genes influence not only bodily features at microscopic and macroscopic levels, and metabolic and physiologic conditions underlining medical health, but also the more ethereal aspects of human nature, including emotions, psychologies, personalities, and even ethical and religious
these motherfuckers got
predilections.
Even use the word ethical. They don't know what ethical means, man.
Because I was looking for something on giants, the taller people that could have created us, but this is what I found: the doctrines of biological science.
Hey, can you hear me all right?
Talk to the native people.
Lonnie, you sound far away. Can you come closer to your mic?
Is that better?
That's a little bit better.
I can put my headphones in. Hold on a minute.
Were you about to say something, Charles? My bad. Oh, okay.
No.
Yeah, I really liked what Lonnie was saying about the Egyptian gods with the animal heads. And I totally follow this same train of thought, and that's why I said truth is stranger than fiction out here. The reality of things is definitely
check
beyond.
This out, Chris. You're gonna like this.
What?
I think I'm getting something.
I think that one of my I think I was Egyptian. Ooh. There's something within that scares them, because this targeting shit is at such a high level that I've talked to other targets and they have nothing like I got. But they're what used to hurt me doesn't even hurt me anymore. That's a plus.
Yeah.
That is a plus.
Who
I'm gonna
watched
mute up because I
football?
got a blow this
Dude
blower. I can
sounds
hear
like
you though.
he's in a reverb room.
I do.
Okay, it was getting hard to hear you again, bro. I was about to say.
No, he's at work.
Oh, okay.
That's why.
Yeah, no, I had a thread there for a second, but I didn't want to cut off either of y'all's flow. See, I thought Lonnie was about to bring something up, like show, like physically on camera, show
Yeah,
something. Oh, okay, there you are. I hear
I'm
you.
getting, yeah, I'm getting my headphones on.
Okay, wonderful.
See, that's for Mark Basket. Well, you can't really see it, but that's the whole set. Yeah, these sets are cheap, man. Like I got this set right here for $8. 1990 because I wanted the Griffey first year. So I bought the whole set.
That's fire. I don't even get into baseball, but I've been in plenty of streams where Mark's in the live chat going back and forth with you about some of these. And Mark Basket's the shit, so shout out to him. But I was just going to say, Charles, about the Giants real quick. I'm always referencing these same like fantasy video games which have a whole bunch of truth in them as well. Well, the gods would always be like, holy fuck.
What, the interference?
He must have been plugging in. Yeah, I heard that. Anyway,
Yeah.
it's fine. The gods and goddesses always be like 10 to 12 feet tall. They're like, they're not like titans, like obviously there's like a scale that we're working off of here. Okay.
Man.
Yeah, man, you're assaulting your mic right now with whatever you're doing.
I muted him up so you could talk. Go ahead, he'll fix it.
Oh, okay, yeah. I was just saying, like, the conception that, 10 to 12 feet, 15 feet, like, people have different ideas and scales probably that come to mind when they think of giants. So I think it's definitely something to keep in mind. But you were looking at pictures the other day, Charles, and you were pointing out, and some of these pictures, I might have had my own opinion about, but I definitely agreed with some of them. It's pointing out, or alluding to people that are bigger, even if they're not like 10 feet tall. Let's just say like 8 foot tall people, like, just needing slightly bigger doorways and, getting into the old world stuff with things being, there's huge stuff, whether that's just for the architecture, but there's also that like slightly bigger stuff with a couple feet extra. It would seem that, yeah, there could have been some type of, not deity beings, but beings that we regarded as higher beings, just because literally they do stand taller and higher. So, we showed some type of reverence for the greater beings, just like the squirrels and birds and whatever scurry away when we come driving down the street. So it's like, natural order of things. But it would seem that, yeah, we were working with these motherfuckers at some point, and to bring in the deity aspect, maybe they even were at one point deifying these motherfuckers because they had something that no one else did. Fucking, find people on some island. I know you brought up different islands and that whole idea of like isolation and being like a bed to nurture, basically so many different types of crazy things. Whether it's cannibals, monsters, some type of like, mutated beings, like whether it's an island or a land across, or a land far away or whatever. I'm suspicious about some of the old world stuff still, but I know for sure, man. There's too many like real, not like 1800s, 1700s, but like hundreds and hundreds of years ago per se. These different depictions that you've been showing. Uh, man, anyone would be fucking tripping to think that there weren't some type of giant beings walking side by side with us, or at one point being deified and worshipped by the more archaics. Or man, I said archaics, not archaics, archaic people.
They could still be in
You know what
power,
I
you
mean?
know, underground or in outer lands.
Yeah, or behind some type of illusion. Oh, Voy, hey, I saw Voy in the live chat the other day. He was leaving some funny comments at Sovs. That was great, man. There was a lot of people there last night. Sovereign Soul, Unchained Mind, or whatever he goes by now. Did Voynich say 1 minute? Did he put up his finger before he went away?
No, no.
Oh, okay. I didn't know if you were ready to be put up on the stage, bro.
No, no. I just said hi. Just say hi.
Oh, okay. The screen went
Shit,
black. I didn't
nuggets.
know. Charles, you already explained it, I'm sure, but what's your thumbnail here? 7 stars. Oh, is that the Ouroboros? Some type of depiction of it?
Ouroboros. Yeah, I like it because it's got the 7 stars in the center, which that would make the hell. That would make the Ouroboros the tourist field. Damn, sound like he fucking shit a horn out his ass.
Yeah, dude. I mean, yeah. So that's why I muted.
That shit was like, bro. It's like a foghorn.
Oh, they go again. They go again.
That would be hilarious, bro. You're just eating at a table at a restaurant and you just hear some fat guy, boom, boom. Yo, I would fall out laughing. I couldn't help it. It's about to get foggy in here. Just as well as I say giants too, man. I'm stuck on electricity. I think electricity has always been
Showing Black Rock.
I don't know where this is.
Die Zuiderzee? What? Die Zuiderzee. Oh, the Zuiderzee. That's in my country. That's Dutch. The Zuiderzee. Oh, but it's upside down. That's why I don't recognize it. That's crazy. Yeah.
That's weird.
Yeah.
You put it upside down.
Yep.
I try to find these type of maps right here that have drawings and stuff. This is in Africa.
No, we're just reviewing more pictures now. I stepped away.
No, I'm just looking at the remaining ones I have here.
Most of Africa used to be called Ethiopia, right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, good point.
Yeah. And so now the only thing that's called Ethiopia or Ethiopian would be the northeast of Africa.
Like they this whole California island thing, man. You know, they said, oh, what did California island go under the water? And no one ever thought they could have dammed the water up, you know, and dried it out. Or That's what I think. Or they're mistaking this part for the part down there in Mexico. But California is Mexico. I got old maps that show Mexico is like damn near this whole country. I'm not reviewing pictures. I'm just finishing those off and erasing them.
Yeah, I hear you. Just pulling them up.
That was the last
Not
one.
so formal, yeah. Yeah. Okay. So what I was saying, the reason I brought up the video games earlier, the fantasy aspect, and we were talking about like 8 foot tall people or like 10 foot tall beings, like giants, but maybe not like the over the top type, 20 foot tall, whatever. I brought that up just because, yeah, often like the bosses in these games would be depicted as they would be humanoid beings, but exactly like I was saying, they'd be 10 foot tall, 8 foot tall, 12 foot tall, just slightly enlarged humans. And yeah, I think it's good to keep in mind that scale. I know a lot of this is conceptual, or not conceptualization, conjecture, probably with the specifics. Um, but yeah, I think it's just good to keep in mind that scale. But I always like to bring it back to these video games I played growing up. Even before I was, understood these topics or spoke on any of it or learned about it, I was getting exposed to, little elements of it per se, not even knowing. Charles, I can give you a list, Charles, of different. I can compile a playlist of videos for you, actually, if you want. Maybe I come up here sometime with you and actually like show what I'm speaking on. Not that really matters about the games per se, but I'm always referencing these couple games. So I think most people don't even know what I'm speaking on, but I think it'd be good to at least take it all the way and show people what I'm talking about at some point. Did Lonnie just leave? Never came back, Charles?
Damn. Would everybody just get up and dip? I get up for 1 second and everyone dipped out. Peace, Yolanda. I might just end this shit. This is like one of the worst streams I've had in a long time. I don't know what happened to Void. He must have farted a foghorn and hurt himself.
Yeah, I'm here, bro. I was just saying a couple things, and then I couldn't hear either of y'all. I heard like rustling around, so I figured
No,
I'd
that
come
wasn't
back in a
me.
minute on my computer.
I ran to use the bathroom while you were speaking.
Yeah, I think when the boy was doing something in the background, I don't even think heard me. So, no, it's good, bro. I didn't take it personally or
I
anything. I
think he
just figured a bunch of
farted
dead
so
silence.
hard.
Let me come back.
He must have farted so hard he hurt himself. Nah, I'm joking.
Yeah, come on.
OTW.
We know what happened, boy. Try to pull a fast one on us, bro. I like the background, by the way. I didn't even realize it was that like hermetic eye.
Yeah.
Kind of like classic depiction, all-seeing eye shit in the sky or in the pyramid top. OTW in the chat. Good to see you.
Michigander, Yolanda.
Now I'm just doing some deep cleaning the past couple days because feng shui is real. And honestly, like, you can be sending signals to your subconscious without realizing it by having like a dirty house or having disorganized stuff, you know, or like not having a completely clear floor right where you know, get up from your bed, you know, like these are all little things that are registering in our mind, whether we're conscious of it or not. So, you know, doing that, like, you know, breaking patterns and then like taking time to go and clean everything up, just a great way to reset and, you know, get back to a clear state of mind where you can figure out what you need to do and what the next move is. Otherwise, you end up kind of getting in these loops, as we may call it, or ruts, you know, doing things that aren't serving you because you end up getting into this like fog of your own mind or stuck inside your own head, and you fail to realize there's like obstacles or, you know, mess everywhere around you in your exterior. So as within, so without. You know, it's going to be some type of, even if you feel good and like orderly in your internal space, there's some type of subconscious aspect that's still going on that's chaotic and disorganized because, you know, you haven't, you know, put away the papers in the corner of the desk and whatever's on the floor still from yesterday, you know. Bad examples, rudimentary, but you know what I'm saying. It's just acknowledging that as within, so without, you know. And so don't have a dirty house, folks. It's not just Jordan Peterson talking about that shit. It's feng shui, motherfuckers. Go ahead, bro.
Yeah, I've always been, my mother taught me at a young age to clean. I've always been OCD.
Facts.
What happened, Lonnie? You're going in and out like a Girl Scout. That made no sense, but it rhymed.
Yeah. It was still funny because it was just stupid as hell. No, I just said I agree, man, with what Christos was saying about the getting distracted part, basically, you know. And it's like you're a fucking dog, man, chasing your tail sometimes because you're not going to go down this rabbit hole no more, and somehow you fucking. It's happened to all of us, you know. I'm sure it have. Here's the thing with me, man. I try to just take a little bit of everybody and learn from everyone, man. And I'm not just so selfish.
You just went out, Lonnie.
Yo.
You're going in and out.
Damn. I don't know what happened there, bro. So what, you were about to get into something, bro. What were you saying, Charles? Before we came back up here. You had something you were about to get into, and then I was like going on about feng shui, and you're like, oh yeah, my mother taught me to keep things orderly.
Oh, yeah. I was doing laundry at like 11 years old. Plus, I didn't like the way my mother did laundry anyway. She would shrink my shirts. There's nothing wrong with being OCD.
You know, you don't like how something's done, and you take action, bro. That's good, especially if you can recognize that type of shit at a young age. And rather, you know, I know there's a couple times growing up I had that type of situation, you know, learning, like, and that's the thing. Some of these motherfuckers don't have these learning situations that others do, and we can forget that. And that's how they turn into spoiled or psychotic motherfuckers when they get older. They're not learning like these core principles, you know, like we were just getting at there. But, you know, not to side tangent on that, I know what you mean. It's just like people that are, you know, get labeled autistic or whatever, but really they're just neurodivergent. And, you know, autism has become like this catchphrase and label and terminology, when really it's just there's people that think differently and do things differently, and that can be nourished, or not nourished, cultivated for their best being. And that's what we have, like Waldorf schools. That's what that shit's supposed to be, or was intended for. Rudolf Steiner, you know, correctly cultivating human beings, you know, with principles. But what I was saying is the OCD thing, or like autism or whatever, like these things, ultimately there's plenty of people that end up, you know, not letting it be something that like you know, makes them disadvantaged. Rather, they can think more abstract or think more outside the box, like, you know, repositioning and not accepting that you've been told that it's this, like, you know, manic thing or whatever. Oh, you're OCD, or oh, you're on the spectrum. Like, being able to use that as an advantage. You know, okay, you can think differently than other people. You move differently. You can see things a different way. Rather than, oh, you know, you're handicapped. Some motherfuckers out there are handicapped, right? But like, there's some smart motherfuckers out there that just get labeled as, oh, you're autistic. Like, you know, the public fool system, right? You know, we can get into it all. It goes a lot of different ways, bro. But I feel you. I've like taught myself to become more OCD in like a healthy way, where it's not obsessive. It's not well, maybe it is obsessive. It's good to be obsessed with the right types of things. Organization, cleanliness. If cleanliness is next to godliness. So, you know, maybe instead of compulsive, it can be intuitive, right? Changing the wording, changing the intent, repositioning, pushing the envelope, as I mentioned with Dom the other day. People talk about thinking outside the box. That's kind of what I mean when I say pushing the envelope. It's a little different, but keeping things moving, progressing, building. You know, we call it building for a reason. There's an end point. There's a process that's going on here we're working through. In life, on these panels, learning, growing. And now I'm getting cliche with that type of shit, you know, learning and growing. Yeah, but anyway, y'all got it. I'm multitasking here, so if I start babbling, you know, reel me back in whenever.
So am I.
Yeah, don't end the stream, bro. We can keep this going a little longer. I'll give you some shit to talk about up here. Go ahead.
I'm just looking at some of these pictures. These old pictures.
Yeah, man, I've seen pictures over here I've never seen anywhere else, man. So keep it up with those pictures.
Yeah, him and Divergent got some of the best pictures, dude, by far.
I've heard of
What was you talking
Divergent.
about? You not checked him out?
Yeah, I watch Divergent all the time.
Yeah, you turned me on to him. I've been checking him out, dude, all the time. He's he's got some good shit, dude. I haven't seen his latest one though.
Well, it's funny because I was just talking about being neurodivergent. was using that terminology, so it's funny that he would get brought up right after.
Yeah, that's. I don't subscribe to the labels, man. I think it's all bullshit. I think it's all bullshit, man. You always got to consider your source. Well, who says it's that? Why can't you just be different? I know I am.
Exactly.
So, you know, my girlfriend's got a daughter that can't get a job because she's, there's always an excuse, dude. She's got this, she's got that. She's been diagnosed. Now she's fucking autistic. It's like, what the fuck?
Oh yeah.
Can you just say shit?
I know.
Label?
Yep, bro. I got a friend who has I got a mutual friend, basically. I'm not really friends with him, but he doesn't have a job. He hasn't had one since high school. Basically, he uses his quote-unquote autism as an excuse to not do shit and be a bum. He's completely capable of doing things like anyone else. But because his parents are pushed up or whatever in the society and shit, yeah, he totally rides off of that. And it's pathetic, bro. It's total, and it's like it's a disrespect to people that are actually per se handicapped but still try to go out and do shit. But then there's a person that's completely able-bodied and minded, but they just don't want to do it, so they use this label that's been given to them.
Huh.
Made it socially acceptable to be a piece of shit.
I got ADHD. That's what they try to label me with. And they drugged me up.
Yeah.
Medicated, man. I couldn't even function.
Yeah, that's crazy. What they do to kids.
Yep. Yep. Oh, I'm joking.
Oh, was that a King of the Hill reference?
Damn.
Was that a King of the Hill reference, Charles? When you say yep. When you say yep.
I don't know why they say that.
It sounds like, yeah, from King of the Hill when they're all holding their beers and they just say yep one after the other.
Oh, yeah. When they're standing near that fence, yeah.
Hey, you ever seen Tool Time? Not to jump all over the place here, but you know that show Tool Time? That shit's funny as fuck. The motherfucker that stands on the other side of the fence.
Yeah, he's like peeping over.
Never see his face.
Man. Some of this architecture, it's like you'd have to be a fool to knock some of this down. Straight up fool. Or you just want to hide. You know, they want to hide the truth.
The truth.
If we could go back in time, I would go back to the 1800s and check these castles out. That's what I would do.
Yeah, that would be a solid time, man. You know, the more I've learned about this old world stuff, you know, there's definitely some missing links, it would seem, during the 1800s, 1700s. And, like, it makes me think of, like, you know, especially the 1700s, 1600s, let's say, like, Renaissance into steampunk type era, you know, early, and, like, Da Vinci type shit, you know, like, medieval-ish ages, but starting to, like, have some type of rudimentary technology and making flying crafts, or, like, you know, making these hand cannons, which were like the first upgrade with, you know, I know it's not conventionally how we're told it is with gunpowder and whatever, but just these kind of things that seep through history where it's like, what, there's Spanish knights that had they were hand cannoneers, you know, like stuff that was going on during the quote unquote Renaissance era. There's definitely something interesting going on there with like old world tech, if we want to call it that. Because you were just talking about Zeppelins the other day and dirigibles, or whatever they're called. And that goes right along with what I'm talking about here, like Victorian, Renaissance era type shit. Da Vinci, you know, automatons, that type of stuff.
There's just, if I was to pull up, you know, put in order, you could make, I just don't think you can make enough videos to cover all the architecture around the world that used to be. So much of it, you can make a channel just for that. I mean, man, look at the, I have to go back to this picture. I mean, just amazing.
I'm vaping on this distillate, THC, green crack. I haven't had this strain in a while, man. I've been wanting to have it because I used to have it years ago, and I always loved it of all the sativas out there.
Peace, Mind's Eye, Face Plant.
Hey, Mind's Eye was bringing heat the other day, man. I love talking with that dude. How creative he's willing to get, and, you know, push boundaries. Like I was saying earlier, push the envelope. That dude pushes boundaries with thinking and, you know, drawing connections, man. A lot of people out here, well, not a lot, but some people don't like that type of exploration and creativity. But man, it's like Bro Sanchez and others say, you gotta reach. People say you're reaching like it's a bad thing, but it doesn't have to be a bad thing. You know, change the concept, change the paradigm. You know, these words that they use against us, alchemize it, make it so it's serving you again. You know, we don't have to be stuck in their labyrinth of you know, deception of language. Make the language work for you, bro. You know?
Look at this fucking thing. It's like on stilts. St. Louis.
Shout out to St. Louis.
Yeah, this is one of my favorite pictures. But they knocked these down. I also have a picture somewhere of them blowing them up. I mean, Four Horsemen. We got my favorite
Hey, is the
building.
link still down there, bro? People,
Uh,
I don't know, just making sure. I know after a while it can disappear. I'll drop it if you need.
I just dropped it.
Oh, okay.
Boom.
Oh shit, I think OTW is live. Let's see.
Show this picture. Yeah. A lot of these old pictures, they got electric trains, or electric cars before the 1900s. These are 1800s, and yet they kind of went backwards. They went from electric trolleys to fucking horses pulling them. You know, maybe they had to eliminate, like, look at this.
So,
I mean,
so check this out, guys. What do you think about this? So what do you think about during the last reset that they dumbed us down to horses and carriages and shit, okay? And had no bathrooms in any building, even when they had superior architect, okay? And we didn't evidently have to use the bathroom. So
yeah, I seen something yesterday on these no bathrooms. They were showing castles where kings would shit out the window. Like, what people with such advanced architecture shit out windows? You can't build a toilet? Like,
right, so check this out. So, shit, I just lost my, well, I was getting to say something, man. Oh, okay, yeah. So evidently we didn't consume the way we do now, food and things like that. So we didn't have the need to have a body in place the way we do now. Okay? So what were we doing? If we were at such a higher level of consciousness that our metabolism was different, our energy was different. We obviously use the power of frequency to move shit. You know, where did you see that at? I couldn't remember where I heard something about it.
You talking to Charles?
Yeah. Or you, either one of you, it doesn't matter. I'm just trying to share a thought. I hope my audio is better.
Man, did Charles go take a fucking pee again? Yeah, my bad, bro. I was having a little trouble hearing you with the mic or the room that you were in.
No, you're good, man.
I'm also multitasking over here.
I am too, dude. You know,
Yeah. You said you were at work.
Yeah. Yep.
Word. I hop on streams a lot when I'm at work because I got a job. I'm able to in the background while I'm working.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. I heard you drive and shit, right? Because my girl,
yeah, that's what I do on the side. I got my main job where I clean. I'm a commercial cleaner.
Dude, I love that shit. I went with her. We make a couple $100 in 5-6 hours, just hanging out. You know, delivering fucking DoorDash.
Yep. Yeah, I just started doing Uber Eats.
Good looking female.
Yeah, I like I like being able to drive and do deliveries, but I also like where I work and do cleaning. It's a super chill environment, and I can just listen to the podcast or in panels.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out if my Bluetooth has got the mic on or my phone. So hold on, I'm gonna give it.
You're sounding good right now. You've been sounding good past couple of minutes. We've been going back and forth.
How do I sound now?
You sound worse now. Sounds more spacey.
Okay, how about now? How about
Now it
now?
sounds better. Yep, sounds great now.
Okay, so cool. So my Bluetooth speaker's got a mic on it. All right, cool. That's what I was trying to figure out, man. All right, I'll take that with me. No, I'm working at a complex, man, and the maintenance, and we do all the, the turn them over and shit. And right now, I'm ripping up carpet. See, we wash the walls before we paint. You know what I mean? I'm not going to cover up filth, dude, with paint.
Hell no. Yeah, right.
Not going to do it.
Yeah, cleanliness before godliness. We were just saying that, Charles and I.
Well, you know what, dude? I've lived in some pretty roach infested dwellings growing up when I was a kid, because we grew up poor, and where I come from, dude, if you didn't learn how to cook, you didn't know how to cook, you didn't eat. Mom worked, and it was trial and error, man. But we had a clean roach motel, I'll tell you that. Yep, what's crazy, bro, is one of our properties that the people I work for now, they bought a building and converted it into a high-end apartment building. It's got like 6-7 apartments in it, right? Well, I lived in this fucking building in the basement when I was fucking like 4 and 5, and it was the ghetto. I mean, it was bad, dude. But yeah, it's kind of crazy. Where are you located?
There was roaches? Wait, you said there was roaches there? Or,
Well, back in the 70s, yeah, man. I mean, when we moved into them, there was roaches in there. But we got rid of them eventually.
Charles just bringing up St. Louis. I'm out here in Missouri, in the Midwest.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I've been through St. Louis. I hate driving through that motherfucker, man. It's the longest state to get through, man.
Oh, man.
6-7 hour drive, and I'll do it.
Yeah, there's a lot of it's interesting. I like Missouri because it's got it's right in the middle in the sense of you start going south, you feel like you're in a completely different area with the accents and some of the culture. Now,
dude, I get it.
It's interesting.
My sister lived in Oklahoma, so we travel through Tennessee and all that shit.
Yeah,
Missouri, and then you guys got the McDonald's goes over the interstate, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, it's pretty cool. I always wanted to go in that arch, man.
Yeah, I've been up in it a couple times, and I'm sketched out about fucking heights at this point, to be honest. So I probably wouldn't do it again.
I used to walk still for a living.
You used to what?
Walk still. Still on our building.
Shit.
Yeah, man. And dude, I had really bad eyes, and I had pop bottle glasses, and I would never wear them because they were just fucking atrocious. And I get her walking still like that. I couldn't really see. What's up, not know? But
Candy.
To get back on. Hey, Candy. To get back on the whole God thing, dude. These guys have been at this a long time, man. And the sad part about it, they could have shared what they had learned, but they chose to, instead of have paradise, create hell on earth. You know what I mean?
Word.
That's what I think. And but here's the thing, Christos, and I know for a fact because I've seen it happen in real time, multiple times. These motherfuckers are interdimensional travelers. And
100%. There's some type of interdimensional, extra-dimensional shit going on here that gets unacknowledged by a large group of people.
I've had them in my fucking house, but my dog's seen them.
Oh yeah, dude.
Yeah, my dog's.
I've fucking opened portals in my backyard a couple times. I'm certain.
I watched I watched Phil do it with a green laser.
Oh, I feel like I heard about this from y'all or on this channel at one point. What the fuck?
Yeah, green laser.
Well, and it makes me think of that red diacin or whatever it's called.
Listen, man, every night at my home, I got these crafts that fly over my house all night, every night. Okay.
What the fuck?
Well, yeah, and the heavens are in daytime too, but some of them look like airplanes, but their turbines don't sound like a turbine. Dude, they even got semis driving down the interstate over by my house. I can see it out my bedroom window, repeatedly, back and forth, back and forth. I don't know what's in the semis, whatever it is, and whatever they do takes they have to generate a lot of power to do what they're doing. And I just wish I knew why me. Why me? And not that I'm just a fucking target, but I'm a target like no other. So I don't know what the fuck's going on.
Is this back to the TI stuff you were talking about?
Yeah, dude, do you know how much I wish I was crazy? You know, because if that was the case, then I'd be like everybody else, and I'd just go get me some medicine, man, and I'd take care of it. But, dude, it's happening.
I know that this shit is real. There's a bunch of people that I don't believe that talk about this shit because I think they're lying to themselves. Yes, but I know there's people out here that are definitely going through it, and I would just.
They're liars.
Everything I've heard from you, Lonnie, bro, on Charles's stream, and Phil, knowing Phil on here a little bit for a certain amount of time, you've always seemed very genuine, bro. So I mean, I don't have any reason at this point to question what you're saying because I know it's a real thing. And I'm not out to play the victim. And I'm not out to play the victim, bro. Yeah, you're not innocent. Yeah, go ahead.
I'm not out here fucking asking for help and shit. I'm asking for knowledge. I'm asking for awareness. You know, this shit is happening. But here's the thing, and this is what Phil schooled me on. He said, Lonnie, they will target 10,000 motherfuckers just to get one like you. Okay, Phil. Okay. What's so different about me? He goes, they're just targets. You're a true TI.
You're a what?
So it's kind of like playing. It's kind of a TI that I've always been a target.
It's just something else. Yeah.
Phil's got a lot of feasible theories, and I've seen a lot of stuff happen in real time with Phil. Synchronicities on a daily, but unfortunately, man, I don't know if you've heard me talk about the double dark copy. Unfortunately, I had the pleasure of dealing with Phil's double dark copy. He don't know it. You know, you may talk to Phil a month from now, and he might be
interdimensional.
I mean, I really don't.
Interdimensional.
What's that?
Like, is this like an interdimensional thing? Like a parallel version?
Kind of sort. Yes. So here's the deal. I've been moved. I don't know where the fuck I'm at, but it's not where the world I was in. Okay. In the distance, dude, I hear machinery and machines generating power. Okay. This is everywhere I go. Okay. And people, I mean, there's like just a really bad energy, dude, when I see people. And, you know, there was a time, I don't know if you heard me speak before, but I couldn't go outside, dude, because of the noise that the birds and the insects were making. It was overwhelming. Yeah, because I felt it. You know what I'm getting at?
Yeah, like sensory overload.
Right, exactly. But I would get these power surges in my body, dude. I would pulsate. And that's when I started. And I didn't know this shit was happening, but that's when I started transmuting these fucking energies And now
we were talking about that shit earlier a little bit. We were alluding to transmuting, so go ahead.
Right. So now they're electromagnetic frequency weapons. Their DEWs, their direct energy weapons, have little to no effect on me. And this is coming from a guy that's ran into the ER saying, I'm having a heart attack, when in fact I felt like I was on fire, in flames. I wasn't going to tell them that.
Oh, wow.
You know what I mean?
Nice. Okay. Good.
So I went inside.
Good stuff to keep
I
in
went
mind with what
inside,
you're
dude.
saying, yeah.
I went inside and they checked out my heart. And while I was there, I stole a fucking x-ray gown. And I wore it over my fucking head to shield my brain. I wore it all summer, dude. 95 degree weather. So if it ain't fucking real, then what in the fuck was my dumb ass doing? I'm making a fashion statement.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
So you've had your share of like freakouts from getting targeted.
It's so unbelievable. So unbelievable. I don't fucking believe it. So there's shit I don't talk about.
I'd definitely be curious to hear more about this as you come on these panels. If you want to share, that is. I like hearing about this stuff, but at one point I was just hearing so many people that were just fucking wanting to hear themselves talking about being a TI. Yeah. It's nice to actually be able to hear someone that I can tell is being genuine.
Here's the thing, dude. I've only known I've been a target. I'm going to guesstimate maybe a little over 2 years now. But in the 2 years that I've known I've become a target or am a target. The shit had consumed me. I mean, it's destroyed my life, dude. It had me so fucked up. It made me go sober. Okay, because I was willing to do anything to not be crazy. I've been to 18 rehabs maybe in the past 5-6 years. So I was battling it before then. Okay. But I was getting these anonymous texts, right? And
losing your mind.
Yeah.
Welcome back, Charles.
Anyway, this I didn't know it was a chick at the time, but this individual told me that they'd been protecting me my whole life. Okay.
Was this like an interdimensional being or some random person?
No. Well, they said they were my guardian, my protector. So I said, protecting me from who? And they go, if I told you, you wouldn't believe me. I said, I'm getting pissed. And they said from the government, from the reptilian government, and whom has held you back with prison, drugs, alcohol, and life itself. And I said, why?
That's the words they said?
Yes,
the reptilian
word for word.
government, or that they're with them?
Yes. No, that's exact words. So then I go, why? And then again, they said, if I told you, I wouldn't believe you, or you wouldn't believe me. I said, try me. Because of your DNA. It's like a riddle after riddle. Just tell me, what about my DNA? Well, this individual said that my DNA was linked to the sun god. Okay, well, from what I know, the sun god is Ra. And from what the powers that be in history, which we know history is all fucking lie now, Ra was supposed to have been bad, was he not?
I thought Ra was supposed to be good.
Ja, Ya, Ra, your man, your pa, Ka, and the Ba.
So anyway, check this out. So I'm at the FSSA office, okay? And I see this this good looking blonde with two little girls about 5 and 6. And I said hi, you know, to be pleasant. And she goes up in front of me and talks to a lady, and I get called up right after her and go right beside her. Okay. Well, it's around Christmas time. Well, as soon as I get up there, I see she's writing something off the paper. And I'm talking to the lady. And then the chick goes, hold on, I'll be right back. I said, okay. This good looking blonde turns my way, slides me a piece of paper, and says, Merry Christmas. And I'm caught off guard, dude. And I look at the FSSA worker like clueless, okay? And these two women go, do you know her? I was like, no. She goes, or they both at the same time go, if she just wrote you a letter, aren't you going to read it? So I look down, and this letter says, this is not word for word, but it's pretty close. It said, the 7 hermetic principles of vibration. Something like, if you surrender, or something, something about, you know, find out what the 7 hermetic principles of vibration are, and use it and go forth and create the most magnificent timeline. And then it said, love all, none shall fall. Now, I forgot to mention earlier, in these texts I was getting, in one of the texts it told me that I was now currently on the timeline of success, but due to free will, the choice was mine. So, you see what I'm getting at? Are you there? Oh.
Yeah.
So it's so if
Yeah,
it might not have been her, but could have been a universal message. You see what I'm saying? I mean, I don't know what to think of it. I don't believe in coincidence, Chris. I do not believe in coincidence. And look, my family thinks I'm fucking batshit crazy, man. So I don't. After I got out of rehab, I don't share nothing with them anymore. I don't. Yeah, they thought it was drugs, and that's not the case. I just don't talk about it anymore, man. You know. But I told my girlfriend Saturday night, you know, at dinner. I said, this shit ain't fucking changed. Nothing's fucking changed. I said, I just don't fucking talk about it, Angela. I said, but you know. What do I say? Because if I say something, you'll think I'm on fucking drugs. You know, it's just fucking nuts, man. Damn you do, damn you don't.
Yeah, good point. Good point. But that was getting really interesting there. That story was getting good.
I'm to the point now. Yeah, I'm to the point now, dude, that I welcome death. I welcome it.
Yeah, why not?
Okay. Come on, you motherfuckers. Give me what you got, because I think you're a bunch of bitches. Yeah, fuck it. But you know, and you were talking about the fake targets out there that claim to be, you know, victims, this, that, and the other. Yeah, that's what they are. They're victims. They want to play the fucking victim. Poor me. You know, I've tried to help some, man, and they just want to fucking talk about what's happening to them, and some of them want money. It's like, come on, man. Then the people out there that say they got, you know, help for them want money. Well, you know what? If you truly want to help, you don't charge a motherfucker. You don't charge a fucking Target money, because if you know anything about Targets, you know that's the one thing they don't have, because their lives have been destroyed. You fucking idiot. So they're all agents, man.
That was well said.
Yeah, I just, you know, I've pretty much cut my ties with a lot of them, because there are so many infiltrators out there. There's so many fake ones that they keep it going. What I mean by that is this: if you stay engaged with people that are saying their targets, this, that, and the other, then the psychological part can be triggered because it is V2K, voice to skull technology. Even when you don't, I didn't think I had it. I still question whether I do or not because I don't hear the voices. I don't, but here's the thing. I don't know if you've heard me talk about this before. So I was hearing these beating drums, man, since the summer. Okay. Like hunting beating drums. Well, come to find out, they're the sound that the super quantum computer makes, man. I hear this all the time inside my head. If you go on YouTube and type in IBM quantum supercomputer, that's what the inside of my head sounds like. I was getting a text from this dude on Messenger.
So is that like shamanic drumming, you mean, in a way? That would make sense. Because shamans are going quantum when they reach a certain level with, and they're doing
that's what Singh said. Singh said that I'm in with the quantum computer. Hold on, man, I got muted up. Hey. Yep.
Wow, that was fire.
Hold on, I'm gonna mute up real quick. My coworker's up here. Let me mute this. Yeah, it's on. Yes. It better look at what it looks like.
Hey, you're gonna need to mute him, Charles.
It's bad.
Shit balls.
All right, I'm back. Sorry about that. You hear me?
Yep.
Yeah.
All right, cool. All right. But yeah, man.
We're probably gonna end this live in like 20 minutes. Go ahead.
But yeah, Christos, I'm probably gonna do an interview with a dude, man. His name's Tim. He's from Australia, and he's a target too, man. And he's a highly intelligent person, man. And he's very knowledgeable in a lot of shit, and he's very knowledgeable in the targeting program. It's called COINTELPRO. Hold on 1 second. Hold 1 second. But yeah, it's called COINTELPRO. So back in the 50s or 60s, whenever the hell it was, I mean, don't quote me, but it was a program that they ran when they were injecting a lot of the poor black community with that syphilis drug. Same program, different same type of program anyway. It's a deep state CIA, FBI joint task effort. Probably shouldn't have dropped those names, but sorry, Chuck. But anyways, all the alphabet people, the DO whatever and the DO whatever and NS and all them fags. Yep, I say we get them all together, take them to the local Walmart, get us some of those a surplus back ordered Chanel guillotines they're selling now. You know what I'm talking about? Chanel got a line of
Did you
guillotines.
just say Chanel guillotine?
I sure the fuck did.
Oh my god.
Yep.
Bro, that's amazing. Oh man. The
Everything's
Alaska
not what you
legend.
think it is. What's that?
Wait, are you serious? Were you making a joke or being serious?
I'm not laughing.
Chanel is actually making them?
Makeup?
I don't know.
Chanel
You
makeup?
tell me, Christos. Chanel, the
You're
high
talking
line
about
Chanel, yes. Anything Chanel is brand.
all that makeup is bad.
Everything, man. Handbags,
They even
everything.
said it in the Masonic creed that I read. If that's real or not, it still makes sense.
Yeah, that's their shit. So it makes only sense that they'd sell fucking guillotines, wouldn't it? They've been planning this for a long time. You know, they're just behind schedule because their COVID backfired on them. You know, people didn't die off as quick as they were hoping.
True. Things are definitely.
But I'm right here, bitches. Come and get me.
Timelines are definitely shifting, bro. You know, things are not set in stone.
Dude, so that's why all the fucking Mandela effect, dude. We keep going in and out of different timelines. And it's us doing it collectively.
Sure.
Collectively, man.
100%.
You can call it leaving ourselves little breadcrumbs. Okay.
That's terminology I like to use. Yeah.
It's the people that don't see it you worry about, dude. You know? Oh, why does the moon look like that? You remember the man on the moon? You don't see none of that shit now. Oh, it's always looked like that. Sure, okay. Get the fuck out of here, man. Like drones flying over my house, man, that are, 40 feet in the air. Oh, that's an airplane. Okay, motherfucker. I don't live nowhere around the fucking airports. Yeah, it's crazy, dude. I used to film shit all the time. I don't bother now, man. It's a fucking joke. Why? See, a lot of these motherfuckers think that they're gonna sue the government, man. You know, a lot of these nerdy individuals think they're gonna fucking sue the government. You're gonna go on their court and you're gonna sue them in their court. Are you fucking delusional?
Yeah, they are.
Fucking idiot.
And you know who's going to pay for it? Our tax money.
Yeah, but here's the thing. We already got them.
They'll let you win.
We already got the money. That's how they. Listen, we already got the money. Okay, we just don't have access to it. They stole it from us. Okay, all we got to do is take.
I could use some of that money right now.
Look, we all take control of our trust. We cripple the fucking the financial institution. We cripple the machine. The army's ours. Okay, we just need motherfuckers that have a backbone and won't crumble like a cracker.
Huh?
Stand on something, man. I hear people talk about, they don't like the world that they live in. Then fucking do something about it, motherfucker. Quit talking about it. Quit telling motherfuckers that claim to be assaulted on a daily basis and shit by the government. Quit telling them they're fucking crazy, man. Or making them look like they're fucking stupid. I just quit talking to people, man, because I've lost faith in humanity. Because they're a bunch of fucking sleepwalking fucking robots or fucking NPC or whatever the fuck you want to call them. They sure the fuck ain't my brothers and sisters. My brothers and sisters are already awoke.
An NPC.
You know what I mean? They're the ones that are out here searching for answers. It's okay to be wrong, man.
That's funny,
At least you're
man.
at least you're in the search for the fucking truth. It's okay
And
to be
you
wrong,
see
Charles.
a non playing, I mean,
I'm just
non-playable
passionate
character.
about this shit, dude. You know what I mean? Because this is my life. This is not just a fucking study. This shit's fucking happening to me. I wish it weren't,
Well,
but it
I'm
is.
ready for whatever. I've been trying to get
You know?
people to come together for
If
8 years.
I'm not saying that we should just take a massive amount of artillery and just go start killing people. I don't want to kill anybody. You know, I forgive them. Sad to say, man, but that's who I am. You know, that's what makes me me. My compassion, my empathy, my love, my feelings. That's what makes me me. The day I quit feeling that, then they've won. You know what I mean?
Word, man, dude, you're on fire right now.
So I don't give a fuck if they kill me, man. They then took everything from me, man. You know? Dude, I have no ambitions. I have no fucking goals. I have no desires. It's over. I'm just alive, but I'm not living. You understand what I'm saying? I'm just here being their little fuck toy. You know, torturing me. The COINTELPRO is a slow kill torture program. If you go on the Play Store, in the App Store, or wherever fucking store you get your apps at, go type in Hand of God. That's their little fucking app they got for their tortureware program. Tortureware program
God
for the
is about to hand out Stockton slaps.
It's fucking. They sell it as a torture smite app, like a game. Yep.
I don't know what you're talking about. I'll have to look at it.
Are you gonna go live today, Chris?
Well, I gotta figure out when exactly the strike ends. It should be over by tonight.
Which?
Yes,
I got a strike for a thumbnail that they thought it was nudity.
Send me a link, dude.
So I'm about to jump off here.
Yeah. For sure.
Eat some
I'll
lunch and shit.
drop a link here.
I'm gonna probably go live again in a couple hours.
Dude, you get a bad rap, dude, from a lot of people I've heard from, man. That I like you, dude, and I don't go by what other people think. It's how you treat me, man, and what
I'll just keep it short. Yeah, I mean, I have a whole sector of YouTube that's been convinced, I know. I'm the snake and Gosper or whatever, because London Man wants to fucking, run a narrative on, and we don't need to get onto this over here. I don't want to do this on Charles, but I'm just saying, because I know there's a whole bunch of people out there that think some type of way, and I don't really care, because if you're that easily swayed in your opinion or perception, you're not seeing the whole picture. There's a reason I never bothered to try to engage in some type of back and forth and prove my point in case. I know where I stand, and I know I've been genuine, and people have actually tainted my name, and there's no point, because it's just going to be a fruitless endeavor.
If I thought so, I wouldn't fucking partake with you. You know what I mean? It's okay, man. I'm not out to win a popularity contest either.
It's just that it's the natural, layering that happens, like with sediment. Things layer out where they need to go, and people will fall under their respective communities per se. But I mean, I got the receipts. I got the people. I've had so many conversations backstage. Like, I know what's going on here. I know how people have lied on others, lied on me, and these arenas aren't worth hopping into. Becomes a telephone game universally. And you could make a whole point case and prove it all and show receipts on a stream and whatnot. The next day, XYZ people will go and run their narrative right back, and it becomes this loop of just feeding off of the chaos and the drama. And what's even worse, if it's not genuinely, like, it hasn't genuinely taken place, if it's manufactured, that's when it's even worse. I don't even, yeah.
Okay,
Yeah, so shout out to y'all that got some type of, yeah, no, go ahead. Yeah, my bad.
No, you're good, bro. But anyway, man, you're good with me, dude. I don't give a fuck what people say about anybody.
Well, no, I appreciate that because I really let it be water off of the duck's back for real. But I know at some point I should correct the record per se, because this has started to get to a point where, I mean,
oh shit,
it's just gotten to a point of ridiculousness, and without feeding into it, I know that I need to correct the record per se, and I do need to dedicate a stream to that, or I can go and just lay down what needs to be laid down. If people want to objectively look at it, they can. But yeah, no, I'm, dude, I see what it is out here. There's people twice my age acting half my age. You know, I see the equation out here, the algorithms, how this fucking social media stuff works. It's meant to take us back to that high school lunchroom attitude and mentality and juvenile tribalism with, you know, this community and that panel, the quote unquote panel verse, metaverse, like. It's real.
I've seen it. I've been seeing it destroy people too.
It's my new name, yo.
Is that for MC Nemesis?
Oh yeah, I was wanting to talk to him.
The Wandering Fart Knocker.
It's like that one dude that was on the other day, dude. ETT. I like that dude. I just didn't agree. Just because I don't agree with all your shit, I mean, I don't want to build with you, man. It's okay to not agree on shit, man.
Yeah, it's not okay to porn bomb people, though.
Yeah, who did that?
Because ETT, is that who you just said?
Oh, no shit.
Yeah, man, that dude porn.
He was gonna try to do it to me. That's why I booted him out. He was about ready to say something, and I felt it. So I said, sayonara.
Well, your intuition, dude, is key. So if that's what your intuition says, then right.
He says, what I'm about to do, when he said that, I think that's what he said. I'm going to go back and look at it later.
Well,
he said, what I'm about to do, it's up to you. And I said, okay, peace. That's all I needed to hear.
Right.
And that's the last thing I'm going to say. I appreciate you saying what you said there, Lonnie. My main takeaway from a lot of like the quote unquote drama in the metaverse is if you're moving genuinely and authentically, you're not going to need to take a stream, or well, I shouldn't say stream. You're not going to need to take a bunch of time per se to make a case and start doing the back and forth where it almost becomes like a season of a TV show where it's like,
right.
You know, motherfuckers don't even realize it. I'm saying this jokingly, not consciously, but motherfuckers will go ahead and, you know, schedule a soap opera.
Huh. More like a soap opera, singing in the shower.
Yeah. Here's the thing, man. This is what I get from a lot of streams that I've heard is I hear a bunch of motherfuckers regurgitating the same fucking shit that they just heard on somebody else's channel and passing it on to another motherfucker, and then they pass it on to 3 other motherfuckers, and they try to reiterate it like it's their own, and they always try to one up the other. It's fucking ridiculous, man. It's not. Oh, look what I know. Look what I know.
Like, knowledge is a collective thing, and I can agree with that, but like there still has to be a certain respect and acknowledge for like the person that allowed you to see that higher level or make the connections. Like it's just like if you're using an artist's thumbnail, you gotta credit the artist and not just say, "Oh yeah, this is my thumbnail. I made it." Like, you know, so
This is
knowledge is collective. Knowledge
thing
is all of ours to have and pass down and share. But at the same time, there is the aspect to keep the thread going of just respect and acknowledging where you got the gems from and how you were able to come along it.
Right. The thing is this: we got this going for us, and that's the metaverse, man. They fucked up when they gave us that. So, in saying that, I mean, now we're even more connected than we ever were.
Well, I'm about to jump off here.
That's why. Go ahead.
When you're done,
sounds good.
No, you're good, dude.
I'm about to go.
Yeah, send me a link, Chris Ghost.
It's in the
are you
private
subscribed
chat.
to me? Okay.
I didn't know you were. I didn't know you were on timeout. That sucks, man.
Yeah, it was just a dumb mistake using the AI picture that got registered as.
That's crazy. Yeah. There's adults mostly on YouTube. But shit happens.
Yeah, copy.
It'll go away in 3 weeks, I think. Or I forgot how long it takes where it goes away. It ain't long. It'll fly by. A strike.
Yeah.
Peace to everyone in the chat.
Oh no, it's just a week off. I have a week off, but then it'll take a while for it to go away.
If you want to do,
I'll be able to stream again here by tonight.
Yeah, that's cool. I was gonna say if you could stream, you can do it online. I don't give a shit.
Yeah, I got a couple of people that are pretty cool and will let me present and do stuff on their streams. Usually, Charles, OTW, and some others. I dropped the link in the private chat though.
Yeah, I got it.
Peace, Candy. Okay. And thanks for coming up, Lonnie and Christos.
Yeah, are you going live later?
Yeah, I'll probably go live in a few hours. I'm about to just do a few things.
Yeah, I'll stop by and go live again.
Yeah, I'll probably go live in like 2 hours. Huh?
Is that preacher? Never did say it.
Preacher.
Yeah, I sent you a video in Telegram.
I'm gonna look at it. No, yeah, I'm gonna look at it right now when I get off here. You sent it in Telegram?
Yeah.
All right. I'll look at it. What, Chris?
Yeah, it looked just like it.
Sorry. Well, there's another stream I put in the live chat in the back. Other than my channel, Lonnie OTW is live right now. It seems like there's a bunch of people over there. I'm not sure what they're talking about yet.
Man, I'm fucking wore out already. All right, man.
Peace.
I'm gonna go to the chat and get it real quick before he. Let me find it. Well. Yeah, man, I think I just screwed up. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't get to the. I don't even know how I'm on right now because it looks like I shut down that window. I'm gonna pick my phone up. That's all right. Can you copy that link and send it to me? And I don't text me or whatever. You got my number. Or share it on here or whatever. All right, man. Send me a message later however you, a notification, or if you're gonna put it up, I'll have it notify me.
All right.
All right. Well, I'll talk at you later, bro.
Oh, I tried to send it. Let me see.
I don't even know how I'm still here. Huh.
I copied it.
You did?
Yeah. All right, everyone. I'll send it to you, Lonnie.
Right on, bro. Hey, bye, everybody. Have a good day.
Yeah, peace, everyone.